Some Canadian high schoolers will have a great story to tell about what they did on their summer vacation. They are going on an Arctic expedition, joining an international team of researchers organized by the group Students on Ice. With me now is Brenna Owen, who is taking part in the expedition, and joining us from Ottawa is Jeff Green, the Executive Director of Students on Ice. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff. Why don't we start with you? You founded this organization. What is Students on Ice?
It's a program that takes high school students from across Canada and around the world to the Arctic and the Antarctic each year, together with teams of scientists and experts and leaders and artists on educational journeys. And our next one starts on Monday.
Well, and what do you try to do with these expeditions? What's the main objective?
There's a number of things. It's to expose students to these two incredibly important parts of our planet. They're the cornerstones of our global ecosystem. They're the front lines of issues like climate change. And we're trying to really connect the kids to the issues, connect them to the natural world, inspire and motivate them, and then ultimately empower them with a responsibility as leaders and as future leaders to really make a difference and shake things up and move us towards a more sustainable future.
And just having them be exposed to that. Now, Brenna, is this the kind of thing that inspired you to get involved? Why do you want to go to the Arctic?
Yeah, I'm very interested in the environment, and that was one of the main reasons why I applied for Students on Ice. I just think it's an important thing to know about with the poles.
Why do you think it's an important thing to know about?
Just because global warming and climate change are showing themselves, on the poles a lot faster than we're seeing here. So I think it's really important.
And for someone your age and your friends, how much would you know about the Arctic and about the issues faced by the people in the Arctic if it weren't for this? How much would you know?
If it weren't for Students on Ice, I really don't think that I would know that much. I've been reading some books and things before my trip, and that's really where I've learned.
And from your reading, what are you most excited about? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to sailing down the Hudson Strait. So it's a migratory path for whales and feeding ground for birds. So I'm looking forward to that.
I mean, we're looking at some of the pictures now next to you, and there are just gorgeous opportunities to see all of that wildlife that people usually don't get exposed to. Jeff, tell us about some more of the activities that the students are going to be taking part in.
Well, every day is jam-packed with activity, and as Brenna just mentioned, one of the things we'll be looking for is evidence of the impacts of climate change, and this week, once again, we're hearing more evidence from the Arctic of these changes that are happening faster than we've ever thought possible. Another piece of the Ward Hunt ice shelf broke off last week, and then Iowituk National Park on Baffin Island, where we were planning to go on a big hike, was just closed this week because of fears of a lake breaking open and causing a flash flood. So certainly looking at those types of things, but also encounters with wildlife, visiting with the people of the north, the Inuit, and visiting some communities. Lectures, workshops, hands-on scientific experiments. So they're not going to sleep very much. And Brenna, get your sleep while you can. Of course, it's almost 24 hours daylight as well, so that makes it even more difficult. But it's a really broad-based program, and looking at history, geography, flora, fauna, and culture, and of course, it's the International Polar Year, so that's another thing we'll be talking about.
And Brenna, at the end of it, what are you hoping to take away from this experience? What do you dream about when you think about this experience?
I know that it's going to be an amazing learning opportunity, so I hope that I can, start local and make presentations, at schools, because I think it's really important to teach younger kids about issues like climate change, like right away.
Yeah. So. Okay, well, you're going to have an awesome trip from the sounds of it. Bon voyage, you guys, and we look forward to hearing all about it.
Thank you.